Good morning and welcome to the daily news trends on SSiTV Africa. Unions set to brief public on Eskom wage negotiations. Eskom's two major unions, the National Union of Mine Workers NUM and the National Union of Metal Workers of South Africa NUMSA, are set to hold a joint media briefing to update the public on ongoing wage negotiations on Thursday today. The unions are demanding a salary increase of between 9% and 19%, while the power utility has offered a 1.5% wage increase subject to unions agreeing to forego certain benefits. Both the NUM and the NUMSA have rejected Eskom's offer. MEC Nomathemba Moeketsi not exhibiting any severe symptoms after testing positive for COVID-19. Dr. Moeketsi was one of the first people to receive the Johnson & Johnson vaccine under the SSiTV program in Gauteng. The Office of Gauteng Premier says she is currently in self-isolation after testing positive for the virus under the SSiTV program in Gauteng. She will remain in isolation for 10 days. United Kingdom insists vaccines work against Indian COVID variant. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson said on Wednesday that COVID-19 vaccines are proving effective against a variant that has spread like wildfire in India, and denied the government was being lax on travel for hotspots. Johnson has been under pressure for delaying restriction on travel to and from India last month, at a time when they were still planning to head to a trade-focused summit in New Delhi. The trip was eventually cancelled off as India succumbed to devastating new wave of infections, and it was quickly added to the UK's red list, meaning arrivals have to quarantine in hotels at their own cost. But more than 100 flights have landed from India since then, and the variant has been spreading in Britain, especially in areas with large South Asian communities, potentially endangering plans to reopen the economy fully from June 21. Home Affairs Minister condemns misleading narrative on the proposed marriage policy. Home Affairs Minister Aaron Motsoaledi has condemned what he says is misleading narrative on the proposed marriage policy. Minister says the aim of the Green Paper is to bring all marriages law under a single marriage law. He says, among other things, the proposed legislation is aimed at recognizing marriages conducted under Muslim, Hindu, and Jewish rights. Motsoaledi says one of the proposals is to end the practice of child marriages. In his budget vote speech on Wednesday, he said some marriages are still not recognized despite the enhancement of the Customary Marriages Act. Liquor Traders Council speak on possible booze restriction. As the third wave COVID-19 makes its way across South Africa, calls are mounting for tougher regulations. The Southern African Alcohol Policy Alliance says government must restrict the sale of alcohol before the health system is once again overwhelmed. This has not gone down with the liquor industry. National Liquor Traders Council, like Ntimane, has called the statement a paid mouthpiece for the anti-alcohol lobbyist. He says the industry is done participating in unjust and unconstitutional bans. Liverpool must maintain focus to seal top four finish. Liverpool defender Nathaniel Phillips said Wednesday 3-0 win at Burnley is a massive result for their top four hopes, but the pressure is still going on into the final day of the Premier League campaign. Goals from Phillips, Roberto Firmino, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain secured a fourth straight win for Liverpool and moved them to fourth on 66 points, ahead of the fifth-place Leicester on goal differences. Liverpool face Crystal Palace at Anfield on Sunday, knowing a win will probably secure Champions League football next season. Chelsea, a point ahead in third, are at Aston Villa, while Leicester hosts Tottenham Hotspur. Thank you for tuning in on the Daily News Trends.